Just being good at copywriting will never be enough to actually succeed in the game of making money online. You will need these other 5 different complementary skill sets to actually succeed in the long run. And yeah, that's why in this video we will talk about the copywriter skill set. And yeah, we will talk about a total of 5 different skills. And of course, other than copywriting, because you guys all understand you need to be able to write emails, write landing pages, VSLs, webinars, and so on and so forth. So yeah. But you will need all of these other skills to succeed in the long run. And when I talk about success, this doesn't just mean getting your first client. I'm talking about making 10K plus per month, guys. You need these 5 skills to actually make this amount of money in the long run. So let's start with the first skill on the list. Email service provider, guys. It's not just about writing emails and sending them over. It is also about being able to create the automations for the emails. It's about setting up all sequences in the backend. If you don't have the skill, high-level business owners won't ever take you serious, guys. They will never respect you because you need to be able to do this, right? He has an email service provider. You are the copywriting email guy and you can't set up an email service provider. This sounds like you don't know what you're talking about, and that's why people will disrespect you in the long run. You need to be able to use the email service provider. And example software for this is maybe Go High Level, ConvertKit, or ActiveCampaign. I'm sure there are like maybe some free ones where you can practice in and stuff, so you can look out for these. But in my personal opinion, like Go High Level is the best one of these. Deliverability can be improved if you just like add a custom dedicated domain. But yeah, I use Go High Level. I love this because like the funnel builder is also inside of this. Yeah, which will be the second topic we will talk about, guys. Funnel building. The same goes here, guys. It's not just about sending them landing page copy or sales page copy. You also need to be able to create the website or funnel. Software you use for this is Go High Level or also like ClickFunnels and Perspective. Look out for like other free alternatives where you can actually like practice the funnel building, because realistically like all of these are like the same in terms of like using them. It's not that different. So yeah, in the long run I would go with Go High Level because you don't need like an extra software for like email and funnel. You can like use it both in Go High Level. And yeah, so ClickFunnels is also very nice, but I just use Go High Level for like building the funnels, actually like bringing the copy to life. A very important skill set. Same goes here, guys. You will get disrespected from your business partners if you don't know how to do this. Just learn it. It can never be damaging for you. It's a nice complementary skill set. So let's talk about the skill number 3 you need as a copywriter. Understanding launches and funnels. And you guys probably have heard me talk about this 1,000 times, so I'm sorry for this. I have another video on this. It's named something like, why copywriting is not that important. And guys, you need to understand one piece of copy. I already told this very often, won't make your prospect any money. You need to provide a whole sequence for them. A whole launch or like marketing push or a funnel. Webinars, for example, a call funnel, meaning like a landing page with like Typeform or Calendly and stuff, like a whole call funnel. Sales page funnel, a lead magnet funnel with like some sort of an automated email sequence in the end after your opt-in for the lead magnet. These are all like sequences of marketing instruments deployed like in a logical order. I've said this so often, but yeah, that's also a skill set you need. You need to understand how to actually make money for your client. And I also have a video published a few days ago on this topic, so go check it out. And yeah, point number 4, the next skill set you need is actually offer creation, because sometimes your client won't have a certain program, some type of a low ticket or high ticket, whatever you guys pitch to them or whatever they desire to like implement in the future. And he wants you to help him create it. So you need to understand how to create those offers. You need to understand how to create killer offers, to be exact. You need to nail the positioning of the offer. So the client's audience sees this particular program as the perfect solution for their problems. So first, it's about understanding what goes into a good offer, because you actually provide the exact thing that this particular audience of this client wants. And how do you do that? You might be asking yourself. You do this by studying other great offers in your niche, meaning if you work with some kind of a dropshipping creator, and there's like some guy with like 300,000 followers who like makes 400k a month with his like high ticket dropshipping course, go check it out. Of course, you would have to buy it, so it's like maybe better to check out other people that actually talk about how their high ticket is structured and stuff. See what they are implementing in this particular niche and take inspiration. Understand how killer offers in this particular niche would look like. For copywriting, like for copywriting coaches and stuff, it's almost every time about how to close creators, how to do the sales calls, and like the last course will be on how to scale and how to do the actual service delivery and like the actual copywriting. But beneath that, to increase your actual offer, it's about reviewing outreaches, reviewing copies and stuff, So you provide some more dynamic value after the course is completely watched. Also, group calls for dynamic value, you always like separate between like one-time value, like standalone value, like the courses, and between like dynamic value. So yeah, just study other great offers in your niche, but they actually have to be great. And yeah, that's the first thing you need to creating like successful killer offers. And secondly, you perform market research, guys. And this essentially means you hop on calls with your client's audience. Go through a specific questionnaire with them, like meaning you have like some sort of a Google Doc prepared and you go through all of these questions, asking them about hobbies, skills, goals, dreams, roadblocks, wishes, to actually understand your dream avatar. That's like a copywriting concept, of course. And yeah, after you have enough data, you can now determine what the dream avatar of that client would actually want to buy, meaning what sort of program he would actually love to invest in. So yeah, for example, like many copywriters love if they like get their copy reviewed. So if you implement this in your high ticket coaching, people will love it most likely. But first of all, the dream avatar is kind of different. Like in the niche, it's kind of the same, but it's still a little bit different from each individual client because they all of them like got their own positioning and they attract like a particular kind of dream avatar to their business. So the market research will be a little bit different from every single client, even if it's like in the same niche. So yeah, the fifth skill set you guys need to learn about is the rest of the backend. We have talked about understanding launches and funnels, which is kind of backend, and we have also talked about the email service provider and setting up funnels. But now we have to talk about the rest of the backend, and this basically just means if you run webinars, you need to understand how like the background of the webinar like works in terms of if it's on Zoom or Webinar Jam. These are both good platforms like for like making webinars. This one is better, but yeah. Understand how to actually create those like in Webinar Jam or Zoom. Payment processing, how to actually collect payments and stuff, how like contracts work, how invoices work and stuff. You also need to understand how this kind of back-end stuff works. CRM, meaning pipelines. If you have a high-ticket program that you scale as a copywriter for your coach, you work with for your clients, you need to understand CRMs, meaning like customer relation management. Basically, it's just the pipeline of like contacts in this CRM, like the whole platform. Another example for CRM is basically if you go into a gym and you have like this kind of chip that you hold onto the check-in, you will get let into the gym because you are like your chip is connected to your contact in the CRM of the gym. So it's basically just all of the customer information, all of the contract from each individual customer, all like in this whole platform. That's a CRM. And you have like sales pipelines, meaning you can categorize all those people in the gym if they are already sold on like the extra flat like that leads you into the solarium or like into the pool or something, or like extra drink flat or something. So you can send like sequences to those people, email sequences, or like upsell them with like specific marketing pushes to actually sell them into the next stage of the pipeline, which will be, I don't know, the drink flatline. You know what I mean, guys. So yeah. CRM is very good to understand like the technical side of things, like the back end. Also like setting up domains is also like a back end stuff. You also need to understand this. Tracking, if you use it on a landing page, like a website builder like Framer, Webflow, or OnePage or something, you always need to use Google Analytics. You need to connect it separately, but I never did that personally. The other way you can track funnels is if you like build them in a funnel builder like ClickFunnels or Go High Level, and this works very well if you just use those platforms because they allow you with funnels to track it instantly. For Go High Level, I'm very 100%, but for ClickFunnels, I don't really know. But yeah, you can track those funnels. You also can track the emails in the email service provider, which is also like in Go high level. So yeah. And that's about it, guys. If you have any questions regarding this whole skill set and stuff, feel free to ask them in the comments. If you want more source from me in terms of copywriting or like growth operating, kind of outreach and stuff, feel free to join my free inner circle where I teach you guys about copywriting and outreach and stuff. There's a free 2-hour outreach masterclass in there where I essentially teach you how, like, this is the best outreach program on the planet, in my opinion, for copywriters. You will get your first client in the next 4 to 8 weeks if you are willing to put in the work and if you already have the service delivery figured out. And yeah, also there are only 66 people in there, so you are still pretty early. Join now. There will be hundreds or thousands of people in there. And lastly, this is almost like a paid mentorship because I answer your questions. You can ask me stuff in there. I review your looms, I review your outreaches and stuff. And yeah, this is almost like a paid mentorship. So go in there. It's still pretty early. You have the best chance of succeeding in outreach if you join this. So yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.